Hard work. Hard work. Hard work. Hard work. Work. There you go.
Forward.
Hard work. Hard work. Hard work. Hard work. Hard work. Work. There you go.
Forward.
Hard work. Hard work. Hard work. Hard work. Hard work. Work. There you go.
Forward.
Hard work. Hard work. Hard work.
Fall in.
Hey, what's up? Good morning to everyone. You know what it is. It's your boy Trey, and this is First Formation Morning Sports Talk. Come on, fall in with your favorite vets on the net as we get into this week's what's been popping, in or out sports for the most part. Some culture stuff at times. It just depends on how we're feeling. A lot going on. We just had a couple of pugilistic bouts over the course of the weekend. Some that stand out specifically. Unified, undisputed champions in women's junior lightweight. A whole lot of going on when I tell you. You got the NBA popping off. You got NFL Pro Bowl popping off this week. We'll find out who the number one team in the NFL is, because we'll have the NFL Super Bowl once again popping off. So it's chock full of this weekend. This week is chock full of good times and everything. So come on and fall in with us this morning. Before we get to getting glad, I hope y'all had a great weekend. Hope everything went well for y'all. More stuff planned. Hope you got a chance to plan some stuff, get some stuff taken care of. Everything went as planned. Yes, of course. So to get into it a little bit, right? First and foremost, congratulations to Alicia Baumgartner. She became an undisputed junior lightweight champion with her win over Alil Melikat this weekend. It went, I guess you could say it went kind of swiftly for the most part. Baumgartner came out. She was doing her thing. Actually was very impressive. It was looking very impressive until she wasn't. I ain't gonna say she wasn't impressive. Just digging the same moxie and same speed and agility she came out with initially. You can start start to slow, and what basically, in my opinion, it became is where it started looking like it wasn't the fight in which she initially thought it was going to be. Right? It was basically her expending herself where she had spurts. You of course you can see 10 2-minute rounds, 10 2-minute rounds where they were going back and forth. She'll have pop off a quick spurt or two, assert her dominance, and then kind of like rescind back to where they amounted it as what she had left in the tank or what they had left in the tank. So of course that went on throughout the course of the night. Of course, with the win, Baumgartner now 14-1, 7 KOs under her belt. But Kelly 15-2, which it was her second loss, 3 KOs, giving her second loss on the night. I mean, in her career. And now it's just a matter of sitting back and figure out what is Baumgartner's next thing. Of course, she stated she wanted a challenge. She was looking into getting into it as long as she gets she wants a challenge. She basically stated that she likes to fight. She is like, they get paid pretty handsomely, but she's like, why else are we here? She's like, I like to fight. So she wants fights. She wants challenges. Like she said, she is a junior lightweight champion. So you get a chance to see what is up next for her. Additionally, what was the same card, the I guess you could say the main event. I remember that from And1. Amanda Serrano took on Erica Cruz to determine who was the lightweight. Correction, not the lightweight. I'm sorry. Let me get the right. I think it was the flyweight. Did we get y'all the light? Correction, it was a lightweight. The white lightweight champion, in which Serrano, 7-time world titleist, 7 different weight classes, 30 knockouts, 41 wins, 2 losses, 1 tie, 30 knockouts. Of course, one of those losses came to Katie Taylor, who additionally is undisputed champion. But before we get to Katie Taylor, Cruz, 15-2, 3 knockouts, suffered her first loss in 7 years with her L as Amanda Serrano took care of business. It was a fight. You started to sit up. If you was watching the fight, you could see what actually you could. Erica Cruz basically showed that she wasn't just here for play. When you look at it, in my opinion, she was getting off a bunch of combos, throwing a bunch of overhand rights. At times it looked like she might have just been throwing whatever it was that she had. Featherweight, that's what they were. I knew they wasn't lightweights, featherweight. So at times it looked like she was just throwing whatever she had. But in any case, it was seemingly effective. Letting them go. It was definitely a good fight in my opinion. Where I thought even where Cruz won some hearts, of course, over the course, she does go down as for the score at 98-92. 98, 92, 98 to 92, 97, and 93. So it was a unanimous decision, of course, on her half. But she, of course, went out a little bloody, of course, due to the fact of she early in the rounds, she sustained the headbutt that split her open. And then, of course, she had to deal with the rest of the night. Pawing at it, she was like they were saying, she was fighting with her opponent. She was fighting with her corner. Them trying to clean her up. Them trying to give her stuff. At one point, she got upset and just said, "Shut up, leave her alone. She know what she's doing out there." So they let her rock. In any case, Cruz did end up falling out, taking the L in the 10th round, unanimous decision that she get her first loss in 7 years. In any case, when you have players that are in that situation, someone has to lose. Serrano, also dubbed the real deal out of Puerto Rico's next fight, she will be facing off to avenge one of her previous fights, as we said, with the Taylor on May 20th, a rematch in Dublin, Ireland, as that is where Taylor's from. And interesting enough, in all her time as a professional, Taylor has never fought in the one of her home crowd. Now you have 2 women both holding the title of undisputed. We'll get a chance to face off against one another in the rematch. So it's going to be interesting. Of course, you're looking forward to it going in. Now, of course, where do I go? Where do I start? I don't know. Let's get into some basketball. So instead of going where everyone would expect me to go, I'm going to do a little bit different. We're going to go over these scores first and kind of like double back and fall down in back into some what took place over the course of the weekend to see, and I like to get the take on, does this move the needle? Is this going to be a game changer for a couple of teams? Does it start to set a precedence to where there's a domino effect, or do we see a rebuild? What exactly is it? Of course, first and foremost, let's get to it. Orlando Magic faced off against the Charlotte Hornets last night in what Bishop would call the toilet bowl game. Uh, as you put it, the team's lower tier of their conference. Um, but in case, at all times, one team has to win. In this case, it was the Magic with the 119-113 W over the Charlotte Hornets. For the Hornets, they were led by LaMelo Ball, 33 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, 24 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists from Terry Rozier, 12 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists from PJ Washington, 14 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists from Dennis Smith Jr., 6 points contribution from Mark Williams, as well as 10 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists from Mason Plumlee. Jalen Daniels chipped in with 7 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists on the night. In their willing efforts, the Orlando Magic, led by Paulo Banchero's double-double, 22 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 20 points, 12 rebounds, 3 assists from Wendell Carter Jr., 16 points, 1 rebound, 5 assists from Markelle Fultz, as, of course, 4 people chipped in with the mean minor points, but, of course, every point counts. 9 points, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds from Cole Anthony, Caleb Houston, Moritz Wagner, Bobo, and Gary Harris, all 8 points apiece. Harris with 3 rebounds, 1 assist. Mock Wagner, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. 4 rebounds, 1 assist from Bobo, and Caleb Houston, 2 rebounds on the night. Jonathan Isaac also contributed with 6 points, 7 rebounds in 11 minutes play. As he gets back into it, of course, he's probably going to be a little more instituted because currently Mo Bamba is going to be out for 4 games for a 4-game suspension after the fight in which him and it's on the tip of my tongue, Austin Rivers got into over the last week. He got suspended 4 games. Rivers suspended 3 games. And then I think some other people were fine. Jalen Suggs was fine, as well as where is it? Actually, I could be a little more precise. Friday night. So, Jalen Suggs will miss 1 game. He for escalating the situation. Bamba forfeits $284,000 in salary, while Rivers also submit $60,000. Suggs also $47,000. Jaden McDaniels and Teron Prince were also fined $20,000. Jaden Daniels was fined $20,000 for the altercation. What's good, Mr. Richardson? Glad to see information this morning, Coach. How you doing, sir? So Mo Bamba, Rivers, and Suggs suspended to 4, 3, and 1. McDaniels fined $20,000, and Teron Prince as well was ejected during the game. Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. Seeing the top 25 that came out. Seeing the top 25 from the National Military Basketball Tournament this morning. I see that you raring and ready to go for the game. That's going to produce maybe some different things when you look at Barksdale, JBSA, Lackland, Fort Hood getting together. So I look forward to seeing that, hearing about that. I get a chance to get to see who won the tournament over the course of the weekend. Oh, what else do we have? What did we get for to get into these scores? And then we'll get down to what really transpired over the course of the weekend. Additionally, the Cleveland Cavaliers, hosted by the Indiana Pacers, in which the Pacers didn't take care of business on their home court, losing by 19 points, 122-103 in all the losing efforts. Miles Turner, after that big payday, contributed 27 points, 10 rebounds, 16 points, 5 rebounds from Buddy Hield, 15 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist from Tyrese Halliburton, Or correction, let me put some respect on his name. All-star Tyrese Halliburton. 7 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist from Daniel Theis, 2 points from Isaiah Jackson, TJ McConnell, 6 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, 9 points, 6 rebounds. Benedict Mathurin, Andrew Nembhard, 6.7 rebounds, 2 rebounds, 7 assists. And Ness with 3.6 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. For the Cavaliers in their winning efforts, they were led by Darius Garland's 24 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists, 18 points, 13 rebounds from Jared Allen, 20 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. 4 assists from Evan Mobley, 7 points, 3 rebounds, 9 assists for Ricky Rubio as he get back into his swing, get back to his bag. Dean Wade contributes 6.6 rebounds, 3 assists. Robin Lopez, 2 points on the night. As, of course, like you said, the Cavaliers get the W, 33-22 on the year, 25-30 for the Pacers. They're down, but they're not out exactly. That's 5 games under 500, which for the most part still keeps them in playoff contention. It's ready for Capitals DC President Week. Ain't going to. Okay, next week. Okay, I got it. I thought I had already seen it, but I don't know what I was seeing. I thought it was a tournament, so maybe that was some conference play. But yes, the DC Classic. I'm looking at here and what goes down there. Tapping in as best I can. Maybe Mr. Perry be in the building, so we'll be able to catch a stream or two. Definitely looking forward to hearing. I hear it's a great field, a lot of competition. Let's see. Donovan with the bridges over comment. Additionally, of course, like I said, 6 games for last night. Another game that tipped off last night. The New York Knicks hosted the Philadelphia 76ers, in which the Knicks were victorious, winning 108-97. In a losing effort, Tobias Harris, 31 point. Correction, not Tobias. Joel Embiid led the 76ers, 31 points, 14 rebounds, 3 assists. Tobias Harris, a double-double himself, 14 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists. DeAnthony Milton contributed with 14 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists on the night. James Harden, a double-double, just 2 assists, rebounds shy of a triple-double, 12 points, 8 rebounds, 12 assists. PJ Tucker, 10 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist on the night. Tyrese Maxey, 12 points, 1 rebound. 2 points from Paul Reed, as well as 2 points from Shake Milton. For the Knicks in the winning effort, 24.7 assists, 9 rebounds from Julius Randle, all-star Julius Randle, that is. Let me get his name right. 13.3 rebounds, 1 assist from Quentin Grimes. Jalen Bronson contributed with 21 points, 7 assists, 5 rebounds, 14 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Miles McBride, even Fournier, 17 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 4 points, 4 rebounds for Obi Toppin, with the win, of course, for the Knicks, 108-97. Again, that puts the New York Knicks 29-26 on the season, just 3 games above 500. That works out pretty well. 34. The 76ers 34-18 with the loss. That even works out a little better. Not much chinking in the armor as they continue to go on and try to continue to move up their ranks. Of course, we know they're chasing the Boston Celtics, and that win should help with their cause. Last night, of course, interesting enough, some stuff didn't come out of this particular game, but there was some stuff that was alluded to, that was informed, that the FedEx Forum has banned some fans from the game, as supposedly after last week's game with the who did they play? Last week game with the Indiana Pacers. Supposedly there was a laser that was aimed at the bus with the players on the bus from an SUV that passed by. That was said to contain John Morant and some individuals. NBA security in the league investigation went forth and did the investigation, in which in-state came down to that some people were banned, which is a speculation that they were friends of Ja Morant, banned from the Ford FedEx arena for what I don't know was a prank or whatever it was, or speculation that it was a laser scope. In any case, it gets um, individuals banned for a lifetime ban currently, which is very unfortunate, especially if they're fans of or they're friends of your number one player, and now they're not able to come to see them. After the investigation, all the evidence gathered, that's basically what they came out to. What's good, Anthony? What's good? He said it's turning into the hockey with the fights. I guess it's just some stuff that needs to be released, Anthony. People got some aggression that they need to get out. Oh, they're only banned for a year. I'm sorry. It was barking for it was a year. Of course, they said there was some it was an altercation, some talking back and forth between some of Morant's friends and some of the Indiana Pacers, in which they said that some of the friends went and waited for said at the back at a back dock, or waited for them to see them. And then, of course, like I said, as the driving by, you had the laser laser that was pointing at the vehicle, at the bus. So speculations are what they are. But in case, the Toronto Raptors were in Memphis yesterday and were victorious, winning 106-103. Grizzlies led by not Morant's, Desmond Bane's 26 points, four assists, 2 rebounds, 18 points, 8 rebounds from Derrick Jackson Jr. Xavier Tillman contributed with 12 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 15 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists from Santi Aldama. Tyus Jones, 9 points, 8 rebounds, 7 to 6 in his efforts. 6 points apiece from David Roddy, Brandon Clark, as well as Danny Green, as he is back. 1 assist for Green, 3 assists and 5 rebounds for Clark, and David Roddy with 1 and 1. And lastly, Zaire Williams, 2 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists on his night. For the Toronto Raptors, short-handed. But they did get the job taken care of, led by Pascal Siakam's 19 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, but a steady dose of everyone contributing. 16 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists from Scotty Barnes, 15 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists from Fred VanVleet. Chris Boucher, double-double with 17 points, 10 rebounds, 1 assist, 14 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists from Thaddeus Young. 10 points, 7 rebounds from Precious Achiuwa, who played in Memphis, but not from playing with the Memphis Grizzlies, but from playing as a Memphis Tiger, as that's when he went to school at for that time frame before he was one and done. And Malachi playing 5 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist. Of correction, 5 points, 5 assists, 1 assist, 5 points, 1 rebound, 5 assists. As Toronto Raptors take care of business, winning 106-103. With that win, that puts the Toronto Raptors just 5 games below 500 at 25-30. The Grizzlies well above 500, 32-21 currently, as they continue to chase the Western Conference leading Denver Nuggets in the West for that lead. Of course, 2 more games, including the aforementioned Denver Nuggets, as they were not as lucky from the point aspect as the Memphis Grizzlies. However, I mean, they did both lose, so there was no ground game by the Memphis Grizzlies. But the Denver Nuggets lost 30-point drubbing. Sold yesterday. The Raptors players sold yesterday. What's good, Africa? How you doing, brother? Glad to see your information. The Denver Nuggets losing 98 to 128, 30 points, drowning. Woo, 30 points. Denver in their losing effort, 22 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist from Michael Porter Jr. 10 points apiece from Zeke Najee and Ish Smith. Smith with 7 rebounds and 5 assists. Najee with 1 rebound. DeAndre Ayton, 6.6 rebounds, 19 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist from Chris Bond. Bruce Bowen Jr., 16 points, 2 rebounds, and 7 assists on the night. Lato Kansar, 6 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. David Reed, 2 points, 2 rebounds. Jeff Green, 5 points, 3 rebounds. And Peyton Watson, 2 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist on the night. The Timberwolves, all-out effort. Everyone, including the bench, everyone getting a chance to score. Led by Anthony Edwards, 20 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 18 points, 1 rebound, 10 assists from D'Angelo Russell. 16 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists from Jalen Noel. 14 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists from Jaden McDaniel. Kyle Anderson contributed with 4 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. Rudy Gobert, 16 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist. Tyron Prince, 9 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 points apiece from Jordan McLaughlin, Josh Minor, and Wendell Moore. Nas Reed, 7 points, 2 rebounds. Matt Ryan, 10 points, 1 assist. And Nathan Knight, 8 points, 3 rebounds on the night, as it was a good night for the Timberwolves. With the win, they moved just an inch closer, up now 2 games above 500 at the 29 and 27 mark. Timberwolves, Minnesota. Denver still leading the West 37-17 with the loss last night. And last but not least for last night's game, the Sacramento Kings were hosted by the New Orleans Pelicans, who just on Saturday night with a comeback broke their 10-game losing streak against, of course, who? The Lakers. Who would have thunk it? Couldn't make this stuff up. But in case, the Pelicans, I assume, getting back on track, led by Brandon Ingram. That night, Saturday night, with 35 points, as they did damage and came back and walked the Lakers in to end up leading by 6. They get a little bit different type of win, 32-point drubbing of the Sacramento Kings, winning 36-104 on their home court. The Kings, with their losing efforts, 16 points, led by 16 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists from Malik Monk. 12 points, 11 rebounds, 3 assists. Domantas Sabonis, another all-star. 12 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists from Trey Lyles. 10 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Kenyon Ellis. 7 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist from Harrison Barnes. Keegan Murray contributed with 2 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. 7 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists from Terrence Davis. Rashawn Holmes, 4 points, 2 rebounds. 7 points, 2 rebounds from Chizi Metu. Deontay Burton, just 4 minutes of play. He was not able to notch anything. Kevin Horchard, 10 points on 21 minutes. Davion Mitchell, 10 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. For the Pelicans, of course. Hold up. I'm sorry. I hit the wrong thing. For the Pelicans, of course, 24 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists for CJ McCollum. Willie Herman Gomez, 22.6 rebounds, 4 assists. 30 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists from Trey Murphy III as he was cooking. Look forward to seeing him in the Rising Stars Challenge. Larry Nance Jr., 10 points, 9 rebounds, 1 assist. Najee Marshall, 17.6 rebounds, 4 assists. Herb Jones, 5 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Kira Lewis, 7 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 6 points, 3 rebounds for Devontae Graham, 2 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Jose Alvarado, Garrett Temple with 3 points. And lastly, Jackson Hayes, 6 points, 4 rebounds, all in an effort in which two of their top players did not contribute. That's Brandon Ingram, as well as, of course, Zion Williamson, currently out. Let me see what Prince said. And Price said Philly should be embarrassed they gave up that lead. It happens to the best of them. That's no different. Los Angeles gave up their lead. I sit up and watched their lead dwindle. I went and I was looking at the game and I was like, I turned away for a second, Anthony. I turned away for a second. I came back. The Lakers were down by 6 points. They was up by 3 when I went away. I came back in what was maybe 3 minutes. They was down by 6 when I came back and just had struggled to get back after that. It was so gut wrenching watching that. Of course, a game slated for tonight as the Cleveland Cavaliers will be hosted by the Washington Wizards. The Boston Celtics will be hosted by the Detroit Pistons. The Chicago Bulls to host the San Antonio Spurs. The Houston Rockets will be hosting the Sacramento Kings, coming off a loss. The Milwaukee Bucks will be hosted by the Toronto Trailblazers. I don't know where I mix those names up. The Portland Trailblazers. Let's see something. Okay, tomorrow's the second. Of course, some games that are going to be heavily affected. The Golden State Warriors, of course, currently going to be without their All-Star, which now is going to probably have to be replaced in the All-Star game, which means now we probably get a chance to see De'Aaron Fox get the All-Star nod. But of course, we wait, and it remains to be seen. But again, the Warriors are going to be without Steph Curry from now until maybe mid-February, after he had sustained a leg injury, basically partial tears in his superior tibiofibular ligament, as well as in intercosseous membranes. After he was nudged and bumped and ended up going out of bounds. I guess he came down on his leg wrong, the injured knee wrong, in which he went out and limped off during his game versus the Oklahoma City Thunder. So he's going to be out a couple of weeks, which is going to put him out past All-Star game. Potentially, most likely, in which I guess I wouldn't have him play. They said he'll be back potentially mid-February. So with that being said, I would just, mid-February is the All-Star game. I would just go ahead and have him sit out the All-Star game as well. There's no use in bringing him back at that point. He already earned his spot, so it's not going to hurt them to correction. The game was against the Mavericks, but it's not going to hurt him just to go ahead and sit off. Enjoy the festivities instead of playing, which means he's not going to even be able to be in the 3-point contest. So we wonder, even though they haven't gave the field on who will be the shooters, it won't be Steph, I'm sure. Additionally, so of course you have the Warriors to host the Thunder tonight in San Francisco, and then last, the Los Angeles Clippers will be in Brooklyn as they play the Nets. And, of course, the Utah Jazz in Utah will be hosting the Mavericks. So the reason why I say this, right, I come up with these two. Of course, saving these two for last. If you were under a rock over the weekend, you did not see, I'm not going to say a blockbuster. I don't think it was blockbuster. But I'm very sure it is very significant. It was a trade of significance, as did they say who takes his spot? No, they not yet, Anthony. So we don't know yet because it's a lot. In my opinion, there's a lot of spots that have to be replaced or whatever case like that. We don't know who. You don't know who's going to. Zion Williamson may or may not be out, so you have to have someone take his spot. Of course, like you said, Steph just went out. Presumably, someone's going to have to probably take his spot. I think it was someone in the East. Kevin Durant, we don't know if he's going to play or not. Someone's going to have to take his spot. So there's a bunch of people who's end up at some point. Whose spot is going to be is going to have to be replaced. Which some of the people who were said to have but been snubbed are now going to have an opportunity to get some playing time in. So of course, Bishop, what's good, my friend? How you doing, sir?
WGO, what's going on? How y'all doing on this Monday morning? What's good? What's good? What's good?
So I don't know, Donovan. You think so? So of course, like I was getting ready to say, if you were under a rock, Kyrie Irving at the beginning of the week requested a trade because they could not come to terms on a long-term contract going forth. In the trade request, it became a whole frenzy in which it was a bunch of people jumping at. Well, not a bunch. 4 teams actually took a swing for Kyrie, being the Lakers, the Suns, the Mavericks, and the Clippers. Of course, who we have here is what presumed to be the deals that were laid out there. And I don't understand, Bishop. There's some hate. Like, what? Business is business. So we're gonna say these. We're gonna say the trades. Of course, we're gonna start off with the first one, which is a trade that happened. Was the Mavericks did trade for Kyrie Irving as he would be a Maverick, given Luka Doncic maybe the help in which he need. We're gonna get into that in a few seconds. Is that it? But the Mavericks basically offer up Spencer Dinwiddie, sending him back to Brooklyn. Dorian Finney-Smith, 1 first-round draft pick and 2 second-round draft picks at a later date. What they got in return was, of course, Kyrie Irving and or one of the Morris brothers. I think Markieff Morris. But what was offered, and Bishop, and just tell me what you think of that. What was offered? The Clippers offered Luke Kennard, Terrence Mann, a first-round pick and a second round and 2 second-round pick and two first-round pick swaps. That's what the Clippers offered. The Suns offered Chris Paul, Jay Crowder, and unspecified picks. And then, last but not least, the Lakers offered Russell Westbrook and 2 first-round picks, that being the coveted 27 and 29 picks. Breaking trade was better than what the Lakers offered Westbrook in the first round. You think that, Don? I don't know. I mean, so in my opinion, would have thought that Westbrook and the 2 first-round picks would have been better because we were looking at Westbrook.
We don't need we don't want Westbrook. Nope. That's not We wouldn't want Westbrook for what? We do not want Westbrook. No, we do not. He's not even doing nothing over in LA. So why would we want him over here in Brooklyn?
All my life. For one, Russell Westbrook is currently the best. He's the 6th man in the NBA right now.
We don't need a 6th man.
But so what I'm saying is, if he's a 6th man for a team of potential perennial Hall of Famers, then that means he could go and be the star for that team if need be.
KD's the star, and he's already. We don't need a Westbrook and a KD sighting no more.
Y'all currently don't have Kyrie Irving. Who is going to float y'all right now? Spencer Dinwiddie is nice. He ain't Kyrie Irving or Russell Westbrook nice. But
he ain't far from Russell Westbrook nice. He's not. He's not. The Russell Westbrook right now that we've been seeing, he's not far from that. He's not far from that. He's not. It's not. Westbrook can't hit the side.
So what you telling me? I see
who's a better shooter.
I see we have a better shooter.
Trey, who's the better shooter? Thank you. So that part right there alone. Now, who's a better driver and finisher? Absolutely Westbrook.
Westbrook.
But just like you did,
Who's a better distributor? Westbrook. Like
no,
so what? So think about this, right?
That's iffy. That's iffy. That's iffy. No,
So
I'm
here we
serious,
go with
Michael.
another one of the
I'm dead serious, Michael, because you got to think about what
That's
Westbrook
what I'm
has done.
saying. This dude be bugging. Man.
You got to
We have
think
another
about
one
what
of those
Westbrook.
moments.
Think about Michael. Michael, think about what Westbrook is doing or has done since he's been in LA. Just
He
think,
hasn't
just
had
like,
the opportunity to do
oh,
everything.
here we go with the yes, he has. He was
No,
starting.
he hasn't.
And
He
was,
but
he ended up being the sixth man now.
yeah,
So
he's
what
a
is
six
that
man
saying?
because that's a better role for him
No. So what do we
based on
need?
what's in
What
the
do we
team.
need a sixth man for? We don't need that, bro. That's
He's
my
not
whole
gonna
point.
he's not gonna be a six man in your offense for one. He's
He
gonna be
was
the dude.
he wasn't a six man in y'all's at first either, but he ended up being.
He was never given an opportunity to be the point guard at any point. He was never given that opportunity.
KD and
Westbrook,
no,
yes.
Michael. No, that's the whole reason why KD left OKC first.
No, because y'all wasn't winning. That's why they
Exactly. It was him. It was
Westbrook.
him, Westbrook, and damn Harden. Exactly. He left because there wasn't working. What make you think it's gonna work in Brooklyn? And it didn't work in OKC.
Right now, KD is still out. With KD still being out, who do y'all have? You have Ben Simmons, you have Cam Thomas, you have Nick Claxton. Now you have Spencer Dinwiddie. Spencer Dinwiddie is going to be a gap, in my opinion. He's going to be a gap. He's a gap between, and now they have Dorian Finney-Thomas as well, or Smith, or whatever his name is. That's a stopgap. Russell Westbrook would have filled that void with no problem, in my opinion. So to sit up and say that and then not to admit that Russell Westbrook is on an expiring contract. It would only cost him $47 million, and then he would have been off the books. So they already got rid of all these players as well as Kyrie, and then you come off a $47 million contract as well. That just sit up and gave him all this room to play with next year as they go and look for someone to backfill that. Because now what they're going to do is they're going to scramble. Y'all season's done.
Our season is done. It's never done as long as KD is back. As long as KD's there, our season's
done. KD is going to want to leave next because it's going to go back to what he was saying earlier, is that him by himself is not going to work. Spencer
which we never should have got rid of Spencer.
You probably shouldn't have.
Which I said that from the very. I've said that a few times. We never should have gotten rid of Spencer Dinwiddie.
But y'all did, and now he's back for the second time. And of course, saying they're different. He's with Jacques Vaughn. But yes, Spencer could get it done, but he's not. Spencer did with Dorian Finney-Smith, 1 first-round pick and 2 second-round picks, compared to Russell Westbrook, a future Hall of Famer, and 2 first-round picks.
Is he a future Hall of Famer? Is he a future? Is he really a future?
He's truly a future Hall of Famer. He's a Hall of Famer.
First ballot.
He's a
first ballot.
Probably.
Please. What?
Yes,
bro, you are smoking.
He's a first ballot Hall of Famer.
I need you.
He's going into the Hall of Fame 5 years. 5 years after he retires.
I need you to put down the smoke before the show. Don't stop.
He's going in 5 years after.
If he goes in, he's not going in first round.
He's first round Hall of Famer. There's no way that he's not.
He's not going in first round. If he goes in, he's not going in first round. There's no way, bro.
He's more of a Hall of Famer than Anthony Davis is.
Is that saying much?
The disrespect you had this morning. Is KD a first-year ballot Hall of Famer?
He is a former NBA MVP. That don't make you a Hall of Famer because you're an MVP though.
He has plenty of accolades.
What he used to be
10th all time.
Right.
10th all time.
He used to be the triple king. Triple
double king.
Did you say yes?
He said
just
yes
because he's an MVP
Hall of Famer.
No, I don't think that's what he's saying. No, because I said
no. That's why I asked. I asked if it was after Davis Hall of Famer. He said yes. Oh, maybe you're right. I get what you're saying, Bishop. You might. Yeah, you might be right.
Yeah, this dude is a former. That doesn't automatically make you a Hall of Famer just because you're an MVP. Yes, to KD.
KD is okay. Yes, KD.
Yeah, KD was definitely a Hall of Famer without question. First ballot for sure.
Why is KD the first ballot Hall of Famer?
Are we really comparing him?
I'm just asking.
Are we really comparing the two? Really?
Asking question.
I
Why
mean,
is KD your first year Hall of Famer?
The dude is
First
a freak
ballot,
of nature. He's a freak of nature, bro. Where's a 7-footer have a 7-footer have that type of skill level, handling the ball, shooting the ball, dribbling the ball? I mean, finishing at the rim, defensively. Like, come on, man. Like, come on. 2-time NBA champion, 2-time NBA MVP.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, bro. Like, that's do Russell have an NBA championship yet?
No, he doesn't. How did KD get his?
He does not. He doesn't even have an opportunity to be an MVP, NBA Finals MVP because he made it.
He doesn't have an opportunity.
No, bro.
If he went to Brooklyn, he wouldn't have had an opportunity.
Bishop, clearly you just don't like Westbrook. You talking like that guy. No, I'm not saying he's trash at all. He's a great player. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is Trey asked, if Trey said Westbrook is a first ballot MVP. I do not. I mean, first ballot Hall of Famer. I do not agree to that. I do not.
I'm almost willing to say that Westbrook, Westbrook,
nothing crazy, Trey. Don't say nothing crazy.
I'm just saying, I'm almost willing to say that Westbrook, if given the opportunity, would get in before KD if they don't get in at the same time.
Boy, stop it. There's no way. Y'all must have been together this morning. Did y'all have breakfast together? Y'all must have shared whatever it is. Trey was. Y'all must have been puff pass. Y'all must have been puff passing because you're clearly tripping if you think Westbrook is gonna get in if KD and Westbrook was to go out at the same time. You truly feel KD would go in behind Westbrook. You're crazy.
So what's going to happen is they're both going to go in at the same time. I mean, if they ended at the same time,
they retire at the same time. Yeah,
they're both going to go in at the same time. They're both going to be first ballot Hall of Famers. But I'm saying that
no, not even close. No.
What is wrong with this dude? This
dude is crazy. That's really. So if that's the case, you feel like he should go in. So if that's the case, you feel like if him and Steph Curry should go in at retire at the same. Why not?
Steph,
why not? Why not?
Steph is the first ballot Hall of Famer,
without question. But if you're putting him in the same category with KD as being first ballot, how you not putting him in there with Steph Curry as first ballot?
Steph is better than both of them.
Whoa, pause. Boy, you on some real.
You're telling me Steph Curry's not better than Kevin Durant?
Hell no, no. Bro, you smoked some good stuff this morning. That dude is on some good.
Oh my
bro. Listen to me. Steph Curry just got his first Finals MVP.
Yes, but he has 4 MVP Finals. He's been to 6 of them and lost 2. Now,
got you.
He won 2 before he got Kevin Durant when he was sitting up and busting Kevin Durant ass.
And he won 2 with Kevin.
Yeah, so he won his last 2. Well, he won 2 with Kevin and won his last without him.
But the problem is, we're talking about Kevin and Steph. Russell Westbrook can't even come into that conversation because they ain't no finals of nothing in that. All you got is stats for Westbrook. That's it.
And that's it. And that's enough for him.
Not to go in before KD or Steph. No, it ain't.
So
no, it ain't.
This is what I would say. This is what I would say, and I don't think this is out of snide. That
I'm not saying it won't get him in, Mike.
Kevin Durant didn't have those championships, he wouldn't be first ballot.
That makes no sense.
If he didn't have a championship, he wouldn't be first ballot.
That makes no sense because how you gonna say that? You saying he wouldn't be in if he didn't have championship, but Westbrook don't have championship, but he's first ballot.
Because Westbrook has accomplished other things outside of not having a championship. The
not
only
enough.
thing he's already solidified as a Hall of Famer, and he doesn't have a single championship, right? He's already solidified as a Hall of Famer. If the tide was turned on the other foot and you had to put up Kevin Durant's numbers versus without those championships and without those MVPs, I don't know if that would be the same for Kevin Durant if he's a first ballot. That's all I'm saying. He's a four-time. He besides that he's a four-time scoring champion.
That part.
Is that enough?
What does Westbrook have?
He's led the league twice with triple-double. He has an MVP.
That's it.
He's probably fitting to add the fact that
That's
he's
it.
going to be.
That's all you got. That's all you got right there.
In the year.
You said probably. Let's talk about what he currently has.
And I think he's on the cusp of averaging triple-double for his.
Talking about what he's on the cusp
for a
of.
career.
We're talking about what he's on the cusp of. No, let's talk about what he has right now. You named 3 things. And those 3 things, if he was to retire today, those 3 things is enough to get him into the Hall of Fame? No.
Yes.
No.
Come on, bro. Stop playing, bitch.
Bro, oh my God, this dude is tripping, bro. Westbrook do have a finals appearance with Harden and KD. He does have a appearance final. I know with OKC. I got that. He does. But he didn't win it. He wasn't the MVP, finals MVP, none of those things. KD was and has.
So basically what you're telling me, Bishop, is that
would you put Westbrook in over Chris Paul? Yes. Absolutely. I would.
So basically what you're telling me is that the Mavericks trade is the same trade that you would have went with if you was the GM. Because we all know the reason why Kyrie didn't go to Los Angeles is because that's where he wanted to go. Let's be real.
That makes no sense. The reason why Kyrie didn't go to the LA is because that's where he wanted to go?
Yeah, they didn't trade him there.
No, the Lakers didn't give him what they wanted.
That is what they wanted. He would have.
No, that is not what they wanted. That is not what they wanted.
What did
the Lakers did? The Lakers didn't want to give up enough first-round picks to get Kyrie.
What did the Mavs give up? They gave up 1 first-round pick and 2 second-round picks, as well as Dwight.
They didn't want to give up 1. The Lakers
LA gave 2. They gave Westbrook and 2 first-round picks. They are the only team that gave up 2 first-round picks. The 2027, yes. The Lakers' offer was the Russell Westbrook and 2 first-round picks. The Suns offered Chris Paul, Jay Crowder, and an unspecified number of picks, and then unspecified picks. And then the Mavs offered Spencer Dinwiddie, Finney Dorian Smith, 1 first-round pick and 2 second-round picks. And the Clippers offered Luke Kennard, Terrence Mann, 1 first-round pick, and 2 first-round swaps. So, which offer would you actually went with? They did not take the Lakers deal because that was Kyrie's preferred place to go, and they was like, "Yo, you want to trade? We're not gonna send you where you want to. We're gonna send you where we want to. It was spite, in my opinion. It was pettiness, in my opinion, because clearly the better deal was the 2 first-round picks and a perennial Hall of Famer.
Oh, so yeah. So they did. They offered, you right, they did offer 2 first-round picks of 27 and 29, but they also offered Westbrook.
Yes.
We didn't want Westbrook.
Who doesn't want Westbrook just for his expiring contract alone?
We don't. We didn't. Would you have taken Chris Paul and Jay Crowder and picks? Possibly.
So
I would probably prefer.
Yeah, evidently y'all. So basically, what you're telling me, y'all didn't want Chris Paul either.
No, I said I probably would have took Chris. No.
Well, because they didn't take that deal, so they didn't want Chris Paul evidently either.
They just turned down an addition off from Phoenix Suns that included Chris Paul. Yeah.
Yeah. So you basically saying that
and Phoenix Suns offer of Chris Paul, Jay Crowder as unspecified picks. So we wouldn't have just got Chris Paul, we'd have got Jay Crowder too.
If I was to rank those 4 deals, the Lakers would have been the deal I would have went with. Then
would have been the deal you went with.
I think Chris Paul, I probably would have took the Mavs secondly, because Chris Paul I think is owed a good amount on his contract. So you would be taking on a large contract. That's the only reason I would have took the Suns one, and then of course the Clippers one I would have took third. I think I would have took Clippers 1 third, and the Suns one would have been the last one. Only because, like I said, the the Lakers one would have been the most appealing to me because only yes, $47 million for Russell Westbrook, or what's remaining of $47 million because he's been playing this season. So the Lakers have already been playing that. So whatever would have been remaining of his $47 million contract would have came off my books, and we didn't have, if he wasn't suitable, we didn't have to sign him the next year, and he could have went on about his business and went to free agency. And we would have got the two second round first round draft picks that even could come to capital later because we can trade it away or we could have used it at that time frame. That would have been a better one. Why they didn't do that is because that's where Kyrie wanted to go. But now he's in Dallas. So with that being said,
and that's good. Perfect.
With that being said, are the Mavericks a problem now?
Not necessarily a problem.
Okay.
Will they will give, now they have definitely a contender in the West. They was already a contender, but they even more of a contender. Now they've given the Lakers a problem, making it an issue for the Lakers as well as the Suns.
Why is it the Lakers that you first point out? Okay,
because
I stand corrected.
Yeah, the Grizzlies. It's all out west is now a problem now that Kyrie's made it over to Dallas.
Kyrie, goodness gracious, he has.
But the key thing is you're not gaining any defense still. You're not going up in defensive wise.
Again, offense turns to defense.
You're going up in offense. You're not fixing the defensive part of what a lot of Dallas's problem is. Will adding Kyrie, would that drop Luka MVP vote because he's not doing everything? No, this is the thing, right? So this is my take on Kyrie going to Luka, going to Dallas. I don't know if that's a good fit. In my personal opinion, I don't know if they can coexist with one another. We're talking two ball-dominant individuals, bro. Two ball-dominant individuals. We saw what happened the last time Dallas had a ball-dominant center in Dallas. He got shipped out. So we don't know, and Kyrie's definitely way more ball-dominant than what Dallas had at the center position when they shipped him out.
I think something that's being omitted that we have to take a look at, too, is who is their coach in Dallas. You have a guard, you have a Hall of Fame point guard, Jason Kidd, in Dallas as their head coach. Facts. I think he's going to find a way to mesh Kyrie. Like I agree with you. On the outside looking in, it's not looking too good when you look at where places Kyrie was with LeBron. At some point, that turned sour. He went to Boston with Tatum and Brown. That turned sour. Then he went to New Brooklyn. That's why
he won a championship in Cleveland with LeBron.
Won a championship. Then that went sour after that because he wanted his own team. Then he went to Boston, and then he went from Boston to Brooklyn. And so he's always been somewhere. It was him and LeBron. Then it was him and Tatum. Then it was him and KD. Now it's him and Luka.
Mm-hmm.
I think he finds a way. I think they find a way.
I can't wait to see, you know what I'm saying, how it's going to evolve. But I just don't know if that's I don't know if that's a good fit. I just don't know. Luka needs the ball. Luka has been carrying this team for the past few years. I don't know. I really don't. Everybody's all excited. Oh, and we got Michael Irvin and all. Oh, welcome to Dallas. Y'all excited about this, and y'all really don't know what y'all signed up for. Kyrie is a liability. Kyrie brings a lot of luggage along with him. Whether y'all mean it or not, because Stephen A said it best this morning. Kyrie shows up to work when he wants to. So when it's all said and done, can Kyrie come in there and play ball like he's expected to play and be on the court to help Luka when he needs it? And then when he's on the court, can him and Luka coexist and share the ball evenly? That's the question. What the hell? That's the question. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Time will tell. We'll see. It looks well on paper. Without question, it looks great on paper. It looks like, oh yeah, this team now has gotten over the hump, but I don't know if that's the case. I can't say that's truly the case. We will see. Time will tell. And looking at him playing in his first game on Wednesday after he passes today's physical, he looks like he'll play in his first game Wednesday as a Mav. But time will tell, man. Time will only tell. I know Luke is excited.
It'll be Thursday. Oh yeah, Wednesday. You're right. You're
Wednesday.
right. Yeah, versus the Clippers.
Clippers, yeah. I mean, Luka seems happy. A lot of people are excited. But
so you think it's more of a excited for what it can be as opposed to potentially what it will be.
It will be, yes. We all are excited about. We are talking about two great players teaming up together. Excuse me. Prior to the All-Star game, and coming in and maybe making a presence out west. But let's see what happens. Let's see how it all turns out. But I don't know.
That could be magical.
It could very well be magic.
They got Christian Wood too. They have we'll see. We'll definitely see. And they got Morris. Yeah, they got Morris too. So
Morris, they got Eminem. Yep, they got him too.
So, as we know, LeBron is basically 36 points from eclipsing the record in which is going to most likely be done at home because the Lakers have not one but two home games coming up in this week. Really, guy?
Who cares? Who cares?
It's greatness. Everyone cares.
No one cares.
You know what? I'm gonna say this, Bishop. What's good, Key? You just in time for this, Key? Because
what's going on, Key? What's good?
This is for the lighter powder keg. You know what, Bishop? I want to tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this, bro. And I've been thinking it over, man. This whole Jordan LeBron thing, I don't know, man.
What is there to not to know?
So
don't get back on this nonsense, bro.
I'm saying, bro. Let's take a look at this, right?
Leave it alone.
Let's take a look at this, man.
This dude here, bro.
Jordan has 6 championships, 6
one team,
MVPs,
one team,
6 MVPs, 6
one team,
championships,
one team,
10 scoring titles,
one team.
How many times?
That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. One team. That's all I gotta say is one team. I don't have to say nothing else. One team. He did that. All those accolades he did with one team.
Okay, I'll give you that.
You're still talking about a gentleman. That's why he will never be in the conversation for running up against or being compared to Michael Jordan. You talk about a gentleman who came in right out of high school.
So, but I get it.
This dude has 4 more years on Kareem. Everybody's talking about the scoring title. He has 4 more.
He has 2,000 points because he shot 3-pointers, so he made over 2. So he's at 2,000.
4 more years than Kareem. 4 more years than Michael Jordan. 4 more years than a bunch of other players. And everybody's all excited about this. He has a jump start than more people than most of some of the greats.
One team does not make a difference, first and foremost.
What do you mean one team doesn't make a difference?
Why does one team make a difference?
What do you mean? Why does one team make? What do you mean?
Because Anthony Price like my drop trade. Sorry, trade. One team makes a difference. No, one team does. Why does one team?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
It looks good.
No, it doesn't look good. It is good. Jordan went through adversity, stuck with his team, and made it through. This dude done hop 4 or 5 teams to try and get a championship. Come on, bro.
It's a different time. I'm very sure that's a reason why. So let's keep it in perspective.
Kobe didn't do it.
Kobe did not do it. He tried to.
But did he do it?
Because
it ain't about what you try.
You know why they can do it? Because of contracts.
It doesn't matter.
That's why they didn't do it.
It doesn't matter.
When Kobe didn't like what was going on at the particular time, he was under contract by the team. He couldn't do anything. He had
It didn't
one
matter.
opportunity that was during free agency, in which he elected to come back to LA as opposed to go
It didn't matter.
to go to what Los Angeles Clippers or something like that.
It didn't matter. He did it with one team. Steph did it with one team. Tim Duncan did it with one team. David Robinson did it with one team. Bro, you're not gonna win this. When it's all said and done, LeBron has went to too many teams to get an NBA championship, bro.
So
Too many teams. And then again, when it's all said and done, LeBron came in out of high school. We're talking about greats. Again, like I said, the Kareems, the Magic. None of them came out of high school and did this.
LeBron James.
If Michael Jordan would have came out of high school, he probably would have did it too.
LeBron James has surpassed all of the greats just about on all-time NBA. The things in which made these people great, he has surpassed them all. Does that count for anything?
No. It doesn't account. It accounts for nothing because
Really?
of the simple. Why? He has a 4-year head start on all of these people.
Does
4
that make a
years.
difference?
Yes, that makes a difference. If I go in the military, 4 years before you, I make sergeant first class, master sergeant. You come in, you know.
It doesn't mean I can't make back.
I'm not saying you can't.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you can't. I'm not saying that. No one's saying he can't. He couldn't do it. He's done it. But the fact of the matter is, he done it with extra years.
So he has to atone for that. Is what you're saying? He's
no, I'm not saying he's at fault. No, I'm not saying he's at fault. But stop giving him so much
errors.
Much.
What is definitely is errors coming into play. Like LeBron played in a different era than which Magic Johnson played in, Michael Jordan played in, Larry Bird played in. They all played in different eras.
Thank you, Don Don. Thank you, Don Don. Thank you.
Because
thank you. There ain't no because. He said it right there. There is no because. Don Don has just solidified what it is I'm saying. Stop it. No one's called Kareem the GOAT, and he's held the record for decades. All of a sudden, LeBron comes in and do it. Now he's the GOAT.
But it's not
Stop it, bro.
So it's not just the scoring record for LeBron. Like we got to think about this. LeBron went to 9 or 10 consecutive NBA championships.
And won how many?
Before he won 4. He's won 4.
Okay.
But it was before he went to the. But still, again, it's not about that. The scoring that just came upon this year, or he would put it.
What is it about? I'm listening. What is it about?
He has surpassed every great there is just about
4
years. He's a
added.
power forward.
Okay.
He's a power forward. And
he's got 4 years.
He's 6.
Extra.
He's a power forward, and he's 4th on the all-time passing list.
Yeah.
For assists.
Because he got 4 years added.
And he might only be 4th is because the person that's 3rd is still active. And he's considered the point guard. And that's Chris Paul.
Who didn't come in after high school.
So you still have Chris.
You caught a guy who's been in since he came out of college. You're behind a guy who came in, who didn't come in right out after high school. You are close to trying to surpass him as well, but you got 4 years on him, and you just now catching up to him. And you started 4 years. You got 4 years on him in regards to coming into the NBA. Stop it, bro. He will never get that. He will never get. Not taking anything away from LeBron. LeBron is a great player, one of the best to ever do it. A guy who has easily changed the game. But you will not get credit for. You'll get credit for things in which you've done. But you got to put in. You have to put in consideration anytime we talk about LeBron. The fact of the matter, he did all these things. While coming in right out of high school. You have an advantage on all those people in which you're surpassing. You have an advantage. There's no question to that. You can't deny or ignore that. Take away 4 years of his stats, and where does he stand?
That is a good question. I was thinking the same thing.
He wouldn't be where he wouldn't be close to where he is now. You take away them 4 years of stats, he would not be close. He would not be close. He would have to play another 3 or 4 years probably to even get that, if he could get it. Because we know if he had to play 3 or 4 more years at his age now, he'd probably be in a decline.
Someone else is
That's
going
all
to
I'm
be
saying.
LeBron one day. I said Anthony was saying someone else is going to be LeBron one day.
That's right. Somebody is. Someone else is going to be LeBron. He's absolutely right. That is straight facts, bro. Somebody else is going to be LeBron. The fact of the matter is, will they be LeBron coming out? Well, you can't even come out of high school no more. So that's the thing. You can't even do that no more. So if he, whatever feat he surpasses, once he beats or takes over as scoring leader over Kareem, it probably should be an asterisk on that.
Why is there an asterisk on that?
Because
you
he's
these
only
asterisks. You hand out
I'm gonna
asterisks
tell you
like
why. I'm gonna tell you why. Because he's the last player to be able to come out of high school and come into the NBA. He's the last player that's gonna be able to do that. To accomplish that feat, because they don't allow kids to come out of high school no more. So if Jordan didn't retire and had won 8 straight finals with finals MVP as well, and if LeBron scored 40,000, what is more impressive? The 8 straight finals, in my opinion, the 8 straight finals. In my opinion, with the finals in the Jordan that part. That part. See, and that's the thing. Nobody's talking about that. The 2 years Jordan took off and comes back and wins again and again and again. Like, come on, bro. Like, he had a he if he hadn't retired, it was a possibility that Jordan would have went 8 straight finals, bro. 8. Come on, man. That's why again, when it's all said and done, LeBron is a great player. Again, I will not take any credit away from LeBron. Great player, great guy to do what he's doing. Done a lot for the community. Done a lot for his the youth, everything. But when it's all said and done, man, he's a freak of nature. God bless the earth with the LeBron James for him to be able to come out of high school at that stature in which he came at 6'9", built like a darn grown man at 18, and be able to come into the league and dominate the way he did. Hats off to him. But he will never be a Michael Jordan. He will never be put in the conversation as a Michael Jordan, in my opinion. You can't put them two in the same conversation. Just me. That's just me, though. That's just me. Hold on.
Plenty of conversation, of course. I don't know. But like I said, 2 games in which he'll be at home, LeBron James. When do you think he breaks it? Does he drop 36 in versus the Thunder on tomorrow night, or is he going to finish it up with the win over the Bucks on Thursday night? Which one you think you get it? Does it take 2 games for him to get 36, or is he going to get it in with that first game versus Oklahoma City, world capable of scoring 40 points in a game? What y'all think? I just wanted to know. So moving on. Like I said, today, last night, yesterday, the players from Kansas City and Philadelphia started arriving in Arizona for SuperBowl LVII. What do y'all think that is going to be like? Of course, you're going to be able to catch all the different media as the media days get ready to get started, kicked off. He needs to win first. You can't break a record and lose. I think they're going to win. I think in any case, I think that at minimum they're going to win whatever game. If he's like he's cooking for 36, I think they're winning that game. So even he's going to win by scoring 36 or more versus OKC, or are they going to finish it off on the Thursday, in which he's going to be definitely score. at that point. So if he only scores 22 points or 26 points, or even if he only scores 18 points, he's gonna get the win in any case, unless it's just a complete dismal game. So I know one of the things he said is at some point he realized he can do what he wants on the court, and I think that might be the game which he just do what he wants on the court to get that record out the way and then go ahead and do whatever. But of course, we know Thursday is the trade deadline. I think there's other trades to potentially being made. I don't think we've got that blockbuster trade. We've actually only seen like 2 trades for the most part, with the Raya Hachimura going to Washington and him going to the Lakers, and then of course now Kyrie Irving leaving Brooklyn to go to Dallas. So those are the 2 that we've only seen. But yeah, so basically, of course, the Pro Bowl. What did y'all think of the Pro Bowl yesterday? You ain't like it, Bishop?
So I'm not gonna say
it wasn't as bad
as I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah,
it was not as bad.
It was actually pretty exciting.
Yeah, it wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I will say that. But it is what it is. It was good. It wasn't bad. NFC prevailed, but it was a good flag football game. They played it was a great game. Tyrone Huntley doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a chance to play. I think so. This is my question to you, though, bro. Do you think at these Pro Bowl games and stuff like that, which is the same thing, which I think we spoke about this once before when it came down to the NBA All-Star game, do you think some of the like people like Derek Carr, stuff like that, people lobbying to get players? Aaron Rodgers wasn't there, of course, but you had like I said, you had Derek Carr, you had other players, people that are looking for quarterbacks and things of that nature, seeing what Derek Carr can do. We know Derek Carr probably won't be a Raider, stuff of that nature. Do you think that was almost like a workout for people to see, coaches and things like that, to see an opportunity to pick up a player that may be available?
You talking about with the games and stuff like that? Like you see them in a different way. So, so definitely the game in itself, the flag football games, I don't think so, because if you looked at the flag football game for that, Derek Carr did not do well at all, in my opinion, in the flag football game. It was a good way to try to send them out as Peyton Manning said, like he put him, Josh Jacobs, and Devontae Adams as their home and all that type of stuff. But Derek Carr did not fare well in his game. Huntley actually was the better of the players when you look at the AFC quarterbacks during their session. So, but Derek Carr did show his how precise he can be, as well as what's his name? Geno
Smith.
Geno Smith showed how precise accurate he can do in their pass accuracy challenges. So,
so you don't think that's a trial?
From that aspect,
right.
From that aspect, that could probably, that might have got. And then when you look at what Geno did through the year, that might have got him another contract. That's saying. Derek, on the other hand, he did well in that, but he didn't do well in the game, which could be, like he said, he joked earlier in the game, well, maybe that's why I'm not going to be here, in which
because it was in Las Vegas.
So now just saying now it might be the same thing. Anthony said Kirk Cousins looked good.
He looked all right. Yeah, he didn't look bad at all. He threw some nice passes. You know what I'm saying? He did. He threw some nice passes. I just don't. I don't know. But
It wasn't a bad. It definitely wasn't a bad thing. It was definitely.
It wasn't. It was more entertaining than I thought it would be. I'm not gonna lie. It was more entertaining than I thought.
I think the one thing I didn't like is they got to get rid of the catch thing.
The catch, yeah, that was trash.
That's like the slam dunk contest, and you got a bunch of people that can't complete.
Yeah, it was. You can't be real creative with catching the ball. To be honest,
because most of those catches come in real game situations where it's just a situation.
And all they added was a trampoline to make it look like it was something. So yeah, take away that. That was definitely. I didn't get to see the dodgeball game. I didn't see that.
Yeah, because that was Thursday. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I missed that. I did see the big lineman pull the.
I didn't see it with the pulling the
sled or whatever
2,000-pound sled.
Yeah, that I saw
5,000,
that.
2,000.
Yeah, I saw that, which was pretty decent. I like that one. That was a good one because you had to have a type of strategy to get that to work in your favor. So that wasn't bad. What else did I see? I saw the kick-tack-toe. That was
kick-tack-toe.
Yeah.
Well, that's precision. That is precision.
It was, but it was. Yeah, I could have did without it. I ain't gonna lie. What else? I think that's all I really seen.
I seen the replay. I seen the replays for the balloon toss.
I didn't see that either.
Oh, what do you think about the gauntlet? Even though it ended up Myles Garrett ended up dislocating his toe in the gauntlet.
I don't think I saw that. I don't think I saw the gauntlet.
It was actually yesterday. It was during when they ran, or maybe it was recorded and they aired till yesterday when they basically ran CD with the game-winning catch. We won something.
Yeah, what'd y'all win? Y'all won a few, but the you saying the NFC won because the NFC did win the whole thing.
Yeah.
By like 3 points, I want to say something like that. It was a close game, but I missed the gauntlet. I didn't see that.
Yeah, they were
that $2,000 slide NFC looked weak.
The 2,000-pound slide. Yeah. Well, 2,000 after they took off the weight. No, it was 2,000. They took it was 5,000 with the weight on it.
Well, they had to take off the weight, but initially they looked weak, but they took a play from the AFC playbook and figured it out.
Yeah, after the fact, and then
they figured it out. Yeah,
but yeah, definitely. I would look forward to seeing it again. I mean.
Yeah, I think they probably should bring some other things in or try something else and take some things out.
To take that
catch out. Take that catch out. Take that kick-tack-toe. I think that was weak.
No, I think so. I think they can continue to use the kick-tack-toe only because it shows it speaks specifically to the skill set for the kicker who also has a play in it. So I think that'd be unfortunate. That works. Maybe add the corner coffin to it or something like that for the punters. And then of course they had the jugs catch. So yeah, it was a few things. So something I'm very sure Bishop wants to talk about. He's going to look forward to talking about this.
What's that?
Media week is coming upon us.
Oh yes, it should be this week starting up, baby. Should be this week starting out. I know Philly as well as Kansas City have arrived in Arizona.
Yes, they arrived yesterday.
Yes, in Arizona. Yes. So yeah.
My thoughts are still out on who I'm going. I think I know who I'm going with. I know who I want to win, but I'm not sure if.
Just go ahead and
I'm just going to go with.
What did you prolonging it for?
I know who I want to win.
It ain't gonna make you change. There ain't nothing this week gonna make you change your mind.
It could.
What could possibly happen that's gonna make you change your mind?
At this point, I'm 50-50. I'll be honest.
Ain't nobody. It's 50. It's 50%. 50. I mean, Philadelphia has a 50. They have at the books Philadelphia 50% chance of winning the game. So it's a 50-50 game either way.
Yeah.
What up, LB? What up?
I'm 50-50 on who I know who I'm 100% on who I want to win.
But we all know that. But we forget about who you want to win. Who's gonna win the game? That's why I'm
50-50 on. I know who I want to win, but
we don't care who you want to win. We know who you want to win. We don't care who you want to win. We want to know who's gonna win the game.
That's so want them to win too.
Yeah, I know you do. Everybody do, but it's cool. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen.
I actually think it was like stolen valor. I think y'all just stole one. You
How
know
did
what I'm
we
saying?
stole? How did
Still
we
stolen
steal
valor
something? Stole something from who? First off, who did
from
we steal it from?
us, from the
How did we?
49ers.
How did we steal something from? We took. We didn't steal nothing. We took. There's a difference.
Took.
Stealing is something something that doesn't belong to you.
It didn't
We,
belong to y'all.
oh yes, it belonged to us. We took it. We rightfully took what was deserving to us.
Y'all
We
luckily
rightfully took. No, there was no luck.
luckily took.
There's no luck. There's no luck in that, man. The best catch was lame. We said that. We
Just
totally
like
agree
that
with
victory the Eagles got was
what up,
lame.
Eric? What up, Eric? What up, Eric? There was no luck in that. God, we stole.
I didn't
something.
say luck. I said it was lame. The win y'all got was lame. That was a lame win, and you know it. That's why I asked you that morning. Like,
I
Bishop,
know. I don't know it. I
satisfied?
don't. I was absolutely satisfied. I told you I was absolutely satisfied. Why is that? Why is that? I'm absolutely satisfied because if the tables were turned and y'all got to win,
I would
because
have been so disappointed, but I would have took
you
it.
wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't.
Yes.
You would not have been disappointed. No, you would not. No, you would not, bro. Stop it. This dude here is so this dude's so full of talk. I'd have been disappointed. No, you wouldn't have. You'd have took
I would
it.
have been so disappointed.
Just like I'm taking it right now.
I would have took it. Don't get it twisted. I would have took it.
Yeah.
I just would have been like, oh, that's not how we wanted it.
6 days, baby. We 6 days away from the Super Bowl. 6 days. Talking about 2 red teams gonna be in the Super Bowl. Man, get out of here. We weren't finna have a bloody bowl. No, we were not.
So, did you hear the shade Joe Montana gave?
But I can expect. I can probably guess.
So Joe Montana basically talked about, in his opinion, how it should be easy for the 49ers. They should basically try to re-sign Jimmy Garoppolo and continue to run with Jimmy Garoppolo. He said Trey Lance. He said Trey Lance isn't it, as we don't know what Trey Lance is, and so you can't sit up and put everything on him. And then he even went on to talk about how he talked about how he said his team was given to another guy, and that other guy went and won the Super Bowl with the team. After
what?
That the team, he's been in a situation where he was a part of a team, and they were a good team, and then the team was handed to another guy, and the other guy went and won a Super Bowl with that team.
What if he only
Steve Young?
Oh my God!
He basically said Steve Young was giving him his team when Joe Montana was traded to Kansas City, and Steve Young went and won the Super Bowl with the 49ers after that, with the same team it was that Joe Montana had. So he was speaking on that, talking about why not just allow Jimmy Garoppolo to continue to no cold weather or Philly crowd takeover, max points. Eagles put up the 27. I expect the Chiefs to sell out, stopping the run, and Dare Hurts to beat them downfield. Eagles will be reluctant 34-27. Chiefs. What's good, Applewhite?
What's good, Rich AP?
Sad to say, but I'm going with the Eagles.
That's a good pick. That is a real good pick, sir.
So I'm sitting here looking at, and this is interesting, Bishop. This is very interesting. They have a ranking of quarterbacks in the Super Bowl on the NFL. They have a GOAT passer, which they have 7 players that they consider GOATs in the Super Bowl. Interesting enough. Them 7 players, of course, number 1, Tom Brady.
Without question.
At 7-3. Number 2, Johnny Unitas, who was 1-0 with the Colts. At number 3, Joe Montana, who was 4-0 with the 49ers. At number what?
Deserving. That's deserving.
Oh, did you say you don't deserve it? I'm sorry.
No, that's deserving.
So he's number 3. But should Johnny Unitas be above Joe?
I don't believe that. No.
You say 1-0? Look at the air. Yeah, 1-0. Joe was 4-0. Because don't worry, just it's more. in which I don't understand. Well, I guess this is where we start to unpackage that. At number 4, Peyton Manning, 1-1 with the Colts, 1-1 with the Broncos, would make him 2-2 in his Super Bowls. But he's number 4 and considered the GOAT. Number 5, Dan Marino, who didn't win a Super Bowl.
Not one. How does he even in it then?
But he's considered a GOAT. Number 6, Aaron Rodgers, who is 1-0. And number 7, Brett Favre for the Packers, who was 1-1.
Okay.
So that's the GOATs. Those are considered the GOATs. Now this is where we get to the second tier. Here's the second tier.
Look. You always got to throw it a Cowboy fan.
Always and which I'm wondering, is Troy Aikman in the second tier? I mean, the word that which I heard is Troy Aikman wasn't that nice. So the best second tier ever. Who starts that off? Steve Young, second tier, 1-0, and he's number 8, overall ranked number 8, but he's first for the second tier. John Elway, number 9, who was 2-3 as in Super Bowls. Patrick Mahomes, number 10, and he's moved up the roster. But Patrick Mahomes, 1-1 in the Super Bowl, maybe 2-1, maybe 1-2 after this week. We don't know. But he's number 10. At number 11, Roger Staubach, 2-2 for the Cowboys.
He should be Rodgers should be up there in the first tier.
He should be a GOAT tier.
Yeah, take out. Who's up there? I said take out.
Dan Marino.
Dan Marino. Yeah, you can't put Roger Staubach in the second.
What
tier
about this? Drew Brees, who was 1-0. He's number 12.
Wow.
Number 13, Bart Starr at 2-0 for the Packers. And then in or should be in the Hall of Fame, Fran Tarkenton, who went 0-3 with the Vikings. Ben Roethlisberger, 2-1 in Super Bowls. Who did he lose to? Who did he lose to? Arizona? Did he lose to Arizona?
No, it wasn't Arizona.
Who he lost to? New York. The Giants, I think. Was it the Giants?
It might have been the Giants. No, the Giants beat
the Patriots both times.
Was it Patriots both times?
Was it?
No.
Who did Ben Roethlisberger lose to? He beat the Cardinals.
Yeah, he beat the Cardinals.
The Packers. Thank you, CC.
The Packers. Okay, that worked.
Troy Aikman is number 16. Troy went 3-0 in Super Bowls.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it was a while ago, but
yeah, he did.
Alvin, get off.
That part, bro. That part. We about to do it, baby.
You know what? I can't wait to. I cannot wait till Monday. I cannot wait till Monday.
So you got your pick in. So you got your pick in.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
no,
so you can't wait till Monday.
I just say I can't wait till Monday because if y'all lose, I can't wait till Monday. If y'all win,
I can't wait till Monday. Go ahead and say it. I can't wait till Monday.
You can't wait till Monday if y'all win. I can imagine.
Bro, it's gonna be.
You having a Super Bowl party?
It won't be gang Niner gang. It won't be bang Niner gang. It damn so won't be that. That is the new Romo. Yee! And my my boy. I don't know if you saw that picture I took on Facebook that I put up post on Facebook. My boy, he live around the corner from me. He's a Kansas City Chief fan.
He's having it.
We flipped his coin and we doing it at his crib. That's right. Terry Bradshaw is for him and Super Bowls as well.
Yeah, yes, he is. Terry Bradshaw. It's a couple of I see Chris Chandler's on here. Brad Johnson, Joe Flacco, who won the Super Bowl, Jeff Hostetler, Nick Foles, he's 51, Colin Kaepernick is 53. So it was a coin flip, and Kansas City lost the coin flip.
No, they won. They won the coin flip. That's how they was able. That's why we did it at his house.
Oh, okay.
That's why we're doing the Super Bowl party. Yeah. If I'd have won, it would have been here at my house. But
That part, Calvin, I cannot wait. If the Eagles lose, I cannot wait to hear who gets the blame. I can't wait.
Oh, I'm gonna let you know who he said John Elway.
Yeah, John Elway was the second tier. He was in the top 12.
John Elway. Yeah, he said John Elway.
He was actually number 9, I think.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Jalen Hurts is currently at number 57.
Don't worry.
What? He's over Jimmy Garoppolo?
Oh, absolutely. Jimmy won how many Super Bowls?
He hasn't won none. He's been in one. He lost it.
Okay.
Y'all about to have the same record?
So again, we've got your pick, man. Right?
Oh,
that's once again we've got your.
I told you who I want to win. I'm clear and concise. Like it's obvious. I want the Kansas City Chiefs to win. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Get the blame. Duh. That part, Eric, you better let him know. The coach will get the blame. Duh.
Nah, you can't do that. So why? So all right, ask me this: why would the coach get the blame for losing? But he didn't get the accolades. He didn't get the accolades for his precise and willingness to set up and run the ball and lean on a San Francisco defense that put them into the game. Sirianni's game plan to run the ball to lean on the San Francisco defense.
Hold on. Don't give him that much damn credit. Don't give him that much credit. He ran the ball because he didn't want Jalen Hurts throwing the ball because of his shoulder as much. Don't give him too much credit. Keep in mind, Jalen Hurts still was nursing an injury with that shoulder, so he didn't want him throwing the ball as much. So if we can run the ball and be efficient, why not? Why not?
It just seemed like
it wasn't. Yeah, he made everybody trying to make. No, he wasn't. It was a smart move to do, and it worked out for us. Thank God it worked out for us. But yeah, no.
Jim Plunkett was number 44 at Applewhite, and Doug Williams he's on there.
But I'm taking the Chiefs by 3, though Mahomes hadn't played well in the Super Bowl. Oh, okay, I know all you Cowboy fans definitely want the Eagles to win. Now, you Cowboy and 49er fans, I know y'all are the biggest haters right now.
Like I said, you're right. I want Kansas City.
That's what I say.
Technically, I don't want Kansas City to win either because Kansas City gave us took care. I didn't want Kansas City to win either, but someone has to win. But in this particular outlook, I want Kansas City to win, but I'm not saying that I'm going with Kansas City.
That dude right there. They're going to play one of the best Super Bowls in QB history. Until this Sunday. We are not Michael Parsons. We don't cheer
for the NFC East.
Man, don't hate, man. Congratulate. Don't hate.
I ain't doing it. The only congratulations you get from me is if they win. Maybe.
You can go ahead and prep now. Prep now for the congratulations.
Prep now.
Yeah, prep now. We getting that dub, baby. We getting that dub. Oh yeah. Ain't no think. We getting that dub. Add to my ring collection. I already got the last Super Bowl ring. I'm finna get another one because we gonna get another one. Got my Super Bowl towel from the last one. All of that good stuff, man. It is what it is, man. Y'all ain't gotta be Michael Parsons, man. Michael Parsons know real when real shows up. Not going to happen, Mr. Quick. Okay. I expect that from you Cowboy fans. You Cowboys and 49ers fans, I expect y'all. I expect that, bro. I do. That's your personal pick, Trey, but look for the strength of the two teams. Know by who you think will win. Trey, Bishop, it's history either
Friday.
way. I just want to see one black
Friday. I'll reveal that Friday.
Appreciate you, CC. Yes, history will be made with two black
Friday, I will reveal who I think is going to win.
Well, y'all already know who I think, so I don't have to reveal anything. It is already y'all already know who it is. Do you put one Super Bowl towel in the middle of or far right left of your spacious trophy case? Really? That's what we're going with, Calvin. That's what we're doing. Roger that. Yeah, he gonna he's gonna make his call on Friday, closer to the Super Bowl. I don't know why he don't make it now. I don't know what difference it's gonna make between now and Friday.
I gotta sit up and go through some stuff and still looking at
Mm.
some things, checking some things.
Don't forget about Thursday, y'all. So Thursday, Friday, he gonna make
Yes,
his pick. Thursday, we got, you know what I'm saying?
the
Oh,
big
and
loss.
also, I just tried it out this weekend, right? I am going to bring to y'all. I'll probably bring it to y'all Friday, man. Madden's 2023 Super Bowl of the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Kansas City Chiefs.
I told you what I
I'm not
tried to
playing.
do.
I'm not playing it.
Had I had Madden that day, I would have simply did like my man did when he put up 2. And you know what? You see where he set the setting so that way it was each score was 1 point. So he scored 201 points to 1 against the Philadelphia. But you know
That
what
would
I'm saying?
be that it would be a game, but will the Zebras be the deciding factor as to who? Oh my God, here you go with that, bro.
It's a good question. They have
It is
been
not
all.
a good. That is
That is
not
a
a
hella
good.
good question.
That is not. When it's all said and done, just like we talked about with the basketball, when it's all said and done, you still had an opportunity. It wasn't the deciding factor of the win. We beat y'all. We blew y'all out. We blew y'all out. So it ain't like that one catch solidified the win. No, that was one catch in the very beginning of the game. What happened to the rest of the game? That's my thing. What happened to the rest of the game? Y'all still had opportunities to overcome that one obstacle. What happened to the rest of the game? Just like LeBron, and y'all a bunch of 49ers fans doing like LeBron. Oh my God. All the theatrics. Come on, man. Stop it. Zebras, if you never allow the Zebras to win the game, it is what it if you never allow the Zebras to make calls like that, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is.
So Frank
Zebras
Wright
have no
was introduced, of course, as the head coach of the Carolina Panthers. And so he went and he hired the former defensive coordinator, Eero Evero, as his new defensive coordinator, as the Evero asked to be released from the his contract, in which the Denver did, and now he's a Panther, which is interesting because I'm sure that the only way that happens because Peyton probably was like, "Yo, I have my own person I want for a defensive coordinator that he's bringing in." So you ain't never felt just a little good, thankful about kind of gesture from one of the teams you refereeing.
really, Calvin. No, I'm not. No, not at all. Not at all, bro. I'm gonna call the game the way it's supposed to be called. I'm not. It's no favoritism. No,
Nothing,
none.
nothing left in the happen to be dropped by your mug or anything like that, your thermos or anything when you was
No,
going off the field or
no, no, none of this sort.
no DoorDash happened to be
No,
delivered to the field and for all
no,
the officials or anything.
nope. None of that. None of the above, bro. None of the above. None of the above. Nope. 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 I mean, I'm just saying, bro. Oh, but I am gonna play. I am gonna hook up that game for y'all on Friday. I'm gonna play it, have it played so y'all can see it and see the outcome and see if the game gets it right. What is it? Quick. How do you run a complete play and let them give the ball back and rerun a play that went all the way through and the defense stopped that team? Was that right, Bishop? What are you speaking of? I don't know what. How do you run a complete play and let them give the ball back and rerun a play that went all the way through and the defense stopped that team? What do you what are you referring to?
What is why you think why he's talking about
Oh,
that?
I think these are the Chiefs Bengals games. I think he talking quick, how do you run a complete play and let them give the ball back and rerun a play that went all the way through and the defense stopped that team? Oh, the Cincinnati yeah, I think wasn't it that play where I think I know what you're talking about. I kind of remember sort of. Um, 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 I remember that play, but I remember that play, but I kind of forgot what actually took place. You remember that play, Trey?
No, I don't. It was
Wasn't it
during
a
this.
fourth down? Wasn't it a third or fourth down? And it was
Is it when they said they got five downs basically or something like that?
got what?
5 downs. The Chiefs got
I think
5 downs or something.
yeah, something like that because they gave him a play happened and something happened on the field and they gave him another play.
Ref was late, but on time technically and getting on the field to stop the play.
Oh yeah. Oh, I think I remember that play. Yeah, I want to say the ref. I forget what I know what he's talking about. I just can't put my finger on what actually took place. I remember, but I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember what actually happened in that play. But I do know what you're talking about. And I can't really answer your question, Richard. Screw job by the refs to change that game. I really can't answer that question for you, Rich AP, because I don't remember actually what took place in that game. I know what you're talking about though, but I don't remember what happened.
Oh yes, that's what's up with your man's in there.
Kidnapping in Bishop, how you feel about your lineman kidnapping in 2019? What? What are y'all talking about?
See the lineman that basically after y'all won the next day he got charged with kidnapping and I think rape or something like that. I can't remember what lineman was it. Let me see. Who was it?
I ain't know nothing about that. He a deep rotation backup, ain't he?
I think he is. Josh Seals.
Oh yeah, he's a offensive lineman, defensive lineman.
Offensive lineman charged with indicted on rape and kidnapping charges.
Yeah, he definitely not a starter. So I mean, I hate that whatever it came to light. But
those are the type of players that y'all accept in Philly.
We don't. I'm sure that didn't. Obviously, this is something that happened a while ago or something.
2019, isn't that the year y'all won the Super Bowl?
No, that is not.
Oh,
this is So it happened in 2019. We're in 2023, 4 years later, and they bringing up this stuff now.
They indicted them, so I guess they was investigating.
Y'all are something else. Y'all will do your boy. Y'all are something else.
Are you saying that they're trying to script? This is what the script in what you're writing?
I guess this is the script. People gonna find things, man. When it comes down to it, when it's come close.
I've seen a couple times where they have said they've always released the script, and that the script had the Philadelphia Eagles winning 34-20 to 37 or something like that.
Yeah, I saw something of that nature as well.
So I was about to.
That's true. Yeah, it's just,
So, what do you think about the Eagles' choice for uniform for the Super Bowl, Bishop?
I ain't heard of it. What is it?
They're going with the green joints, the dark green, I guess emerald green or whatever like that. They're going with the green uniforms. The Kansas City Chiefs are going to be wearing white. The Eagles are wearing green.
The Kansas City Chiefs are wearing white and we wearing green?
Yes.
I like it.
What is your favorite uniform as
black? Always bet on black. Always bet on black, bro. I like the black. Let's stick with the black. Always bet on black. That's what I would want them. That's what I want them to wear.
The black and green, or they were in the
black, the black and green. I like always bet on. Oh, this the so-called Super Bowl, the Super Bowl leak. Huh?
Yeah. So-called.
So-called league. Yeah, so-called league. See how close we can get to that. Let's see.
Is this game the same as the last Eagle game? Eagles played on injured team again. Probably.
I don't
probably. And he's gonna take it happily.
Oh my God!
He's gonna take it happily.
How different? Here we go with the excuses already. Jesus Christ, bro! Here we go. Everybody got.
He's gonna take it happily.
Boy, they like buttholes. Everybody got one, boy. Everybody got one. Here we go with the excuses. Now we going with the injury. We got injuries too, bro. We got just as many injuries as everybody else. We got injuries too. Yes.
Not at the key. Can your quarterback throw a pass?
Can Kansas City quarterback throw a pass? Because he sure did it with no problem against the team in which they won the AFC championship again.
Touche.
He did it. We didn't. Guess what? You know what? I don't know if my quarterback could throw a pass. You know why? Because he didn't throw no touchdowns. We ran the ball on a team who so-called got the better running game. Who talked all that?
Hold on. Before we do that,
better running game.
Before we do that,
well, I don't know if my quarterback could throw the ball.
They sit up and they did exactly what they needed to do a full quarter.
Who did?
San Francisco, exactly? A full half. I mean,
y'all didn't do a full half. Y'all did what a full half. Y'all did what a full half.
They sit up and did, like I said, lean. Notice I said y'all leaned. It did a full half.
Y'all
was locked down. If y'all would, y'all wouldn't have scored.
How was we locked down?
Y'all was locked down. Trey. Y'all needed. It
was 21. It was 21-7 at halftime. So how was we locked down 21-7?
It wasn't 21. It was 7-7 at halftime.
No, I'm looking.
You're right. It was
21-7. So how
like I said, it was. Look at what was your rushing. What was your rushing
at halftime? At halftime, so probably let me see. So we had a total of how many yards total rushing did we have?
It was under 200 yards, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was what is that? 9. That's 140. About 160 yards, 160 yards of total rushing. 160 some yards total rushing.
4 players, 160 yards total rushing.
Well, it was 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 total. Yeah,
4 players. Yeah.
Yeah, Miles Sanders with 2 touchdowns, Jalen Hurts with 1, and Boston Scott with 1 touchdown. Yeah.
154 total yards rushing. Right.
Okay.
Let me see.
And y'all had what total rushing?
We had 81 total.
81. 84.
Well, we only had one running back.
8, but 8. Whose fault is that? That ain't our fault. Y'all had 84 of that. Y'all had total. No, y'all had more than 80. Y'all had 86, 80. No, 90. Y'all had 90 total yards rushing.
And all by one running back.
Oh no, y'all didn't, because you got to take it by. Y'all got to take away that 9.
Take away the points. Yeah,
9 yards rushing from Debo. Mm-hmm. So yeah. So y'all had 80 yards.
We had 1 running back compared to y'all 3 and y'all running quarterback.
Now Debo.
So, now
he's
not a running back. He's a receiver.
Has he been playing running back all season?
He's a receiver. They cut down on his. They cut back on him those plays because
that's not what I asked you, Trey.
So no, he has not played running back all season.
He has not, Trey. He has not played running back all season, Trey.
He played a running back a couple of times in which
a couple of times. Trey.
Yeah, he didn't play as much. He didn't run the ball as much as he did last year, because that was some of the angst in the situation and why they said for the game plan. And so they took him off the ball and ran differently. In state is y'all running and stuff leaned on the 49ers defense.
Which I tried to tell you was like, oh, our running game is going to be.
Well, hold up. It wouldn't have been the case had we been able to answer back with our own offense. We played.
What is that? I'm the one that said your running game was not better than ours. I said that.
But it's still, again.
You said it was. You said Debo
it would have been a different. He's not. There's not. For one, thank you, Commissioner. That is true. He's not getting regular running back carries. Secondly, like I was
Who's not
saying,
getting regular running back carries? Debo?
yeah.
He was before
Secondly,
CMC was. He got there.
Elijah Mitchell did not play, so that took away the other part of our running game. We didn't have any running backs except for Christian McCaffrey. Y'all held the ball 37 minutes.
Y'all had Debo Samuels.
Y'all
Again,
had the ball. Y'all had the ball 37 minutes. 37 minutes, Bishop. 37 minutes. That's a full quarter in which y'all had the ball longer than we did. Y'all leaned on us. They leaned on the defense. There's no defense that going to hold that. Y'all lucked up.
We did not luck up, bro. We did not
luck up.
Y'all was 2 for 8 for third down efficiency. Y'all was 0 for 2 on fourth down efficiency.
We did really. As you go, that's what you gonna bring up. Who was quarterback at Bishop? You probably could have quarterback a better game than Josh Johnson in both of them.
But I did again. I told y'all, be careful for who y'all were. I said because number 7 was coming for you, which he did. Y'all didn't want to listen.
He caught the man on his elbow and ended up and tore his
UCL. And then he put Johnson in concussion protocol.
Johnson, Johnson, a 4-string who didn't play none at all. His first snaps was in the NFC Championship game.
I don't know what you want me to say, bro. I don't know what you want me to tell. I don't know what you want me to tell you. The Green Wings were the better team. Sam was wounded and outgunned. We were wounded too. Y'all keep saying it as though y'all act like Jalen Hurts was 100%, bro. He was not. He was not. We beat them running the ball. He was not 100%.
Jalen Hurts was able to run his strength. With running is a strength of his. Not the same for us. But I mean, like I said, it's okay.
I'm just saying. Oh, karma. 49ers hurt Pollard with a tackle that may be outlawed next season. It was karma. I'm just saying, bro. 31-7 was the final score. It was not a luck. 31 points is not a luck. That is not a luck. 10 to 7 is a luck up.
We didn't have a way to respond back. What I'm saying.
Y'all,
that's our fault, right? I'm not saying this. I'm saying it's real. What Louis use? You know what perspective? So that's
Here
cool.
we go with the perspective again.
It's cool. It's cool. Y'all got the W.
We did, and headed to the big game, which I told y'all in the beginning of the season we was going. Y'all didn't want to listen. Y'all didn't want to believe, but y'all believe us now, ain't you? Y'all believe us now, man. Y'all believe us. Y'all know what it is, man.
Y'all there. Y'all ain't won it yet, but y'all there.
We ain't got to win it yet. It's coming. We do not have to win it yet. It is coming, sir. Just know that it's in the making. We're there. We've come, and it's about to go down. I need y'all to recognize, man. I need y'all to understand that.
What should we be understanding there, sir?
That we're about to beat them dudes, man. We're about to beat them dudes that's in the Super Bowl, bro. We're about to beat them dudes that's in the Super Bowl. Right now, we about to have, what do you call it, Media Day. All of that good stuff, bro. We about to do it all, man. Just y'all know what time it is, bro. It's that time, bro.
Come on. Y'all ready? We ready.
Paint the city green, baby. Paint the city green. Lil Uzi.
That of all things, they should not be showing as one of the plays.
Ooh, is that a rushing touchdown by Miles Sanders? Give it to him, Miles Sanders. Let's go. That should have been a fumble. They didn't give it to us.
They should not. He was sitting down.
They didn't give it to
down.
us. Ooh, Kenneth Gainwell. Oops. Kenneth Gainwell. This ain't no competition. Miles for the second touchdown of the night. The guy I wish they talked about, Scott. I said his name, and you was like, oh, he's nothing. In the end zone, he is. Where you going, CMC? Where you going, Debo? Come on back here. That's Fletcher Cox. Where you going? Come on back here. Look at Jalen. Running the ball on these boys. That was just dirty. He should be suspended forever. Get him, Jalen. Get him, Jalen.
That was the one where he's like, after that, he ain't run no more. He slid.
Kenneth Gainwell. Who was that? Jalen Hurts rushing touchdown. Ball game.
Dirty.
Ball game. Darius Slay. Slay Day.
Okay.
Let's go. Them Eagles, bro. It is what it is, man. I know y'all don't want to hear it, but it is what it is, man. Understand. Really, Anthony?
What else do you say?
Memphis Gainwell, yeah.
Y'all find a way, don't y'all?
Memphis, they do.
You know what? Y'all find a way.
Philly cheesesteaks will turn out to be comfort food all Sunday evening. Okay. What is the people who hype it up a lot will get their feelings hurt? Okay, Anthony. Love it.
Well, anyway, that's our time for today. I see all week what we got to put up with.
Absolutely. Know that. It's
all week. But it's cool because it will all come out on Sunday.
It will. It will. Stay tuned. I'm gonna give y'all on Friday. I'm gonna talk to you about what.
We greatly appreciate
you. I said all the way out the other day. I wanted to see if I could do it, and it did allow me to do it. So I will have it for y'all on Sunday.
That part, Anthony. That part, Anthony.
Keep that same. I will keep that same energy. I will. But if we win, make sure you keep that same energy, and y'all make sure y'all call us. It's a Philly thing. I want to make sure y'all. It's a Philly thing. When I come on here on Monday, I need all of y'all that's Richard APs, Anthony P, Calvin's, all of y'all. I want y'all to say in the feed, it's a Philly thing. It's a Philly thing. Just like Trey had to come on, it's a Philly thing. I want y'all. It's a Philly thing. I want y'all to know, baby.
Wait, it's gonna be so many of y'all there. If y'all win, you're gonna see Tanya probably pulling up, Steve, Key, Alvin. There's all kind of people.
They supposed to pull up. We won. When we win, they supposed to pull up. You ain't no way you ain't supposed to pull up. You better pull up. Them team just won the Super Bowl.
They better pull up if y'all lose. I want to see everyone's face bright and early Monday morning in formation, falling in.
I know you might be late. No, don't do no. Oh no, don't do it. No. Do it when I come on. I want to see it. I want to see it.
But greatly appreciate y'all rocking with us this morning. Y'all know where to find us every Monday through Tuesday. Y'all know it's going down
Monday through
Thursday.
Friday, you mean?
Yeah, of course, Monday through Friday. I'm sorry,
You said Monday through
Friday.
Tuesday. I was
Monday
like, what
through
happened
Tuesday.
what happened to the rest of the day?
It's going down, of course, on Thursday as we're big picking having our pick off. You know what I'm saying? So I can sit up and I gotta take my aggressions out some way, so I just have to do it against Bishop versus having our picks. We have our man Seven Mitchell in the beginning.
I'm gonna win on that one too. I'm gonna see if I can do the exact same thing, man, as I'm doing on NFL for the Super Bowl as I can do for that. I'm gonna see if I can do the All-Star game the same way. See whose team would win on come out on top. My team, who I pick, or Trey's team on who he picks.
Greatly appreciate y'all rocking with us. Hope to see y'all here tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of y'all. Enjoy y'all week as it's just getting started.
You might have a meeting, Calvin. That's what we doing. I might have still pending. See, y'all already started, bro. Y'all already started.
Enjoy y'all day. Peace.
Cyro 5 Military Fraternity in